Alright guys, so here's our works cited page. We're just going to take the information that we found from the print source and go ahead and just plug it into a Word document. So open up Word, get your information centered on the page, so use the center toggle, type in works cited. Now what that means is that everything that you're going to list on this page is something that you have noted or credited in your work. You don't have to credit work that you did not use. Sometimes when you're doing a research paper, you end up looking at hundreds and hundreds of sources, but you end up only using like 5. So don't tell me everything you looked at, just the stuff that you actually used. That's what's in a works cited. So difference between bibliography. Bibliography just kind of shows you everything that you ever even looked at, but what we're concerned about right now is just the works cited. Okay, so type in works cited, hit enter, and go to the right side. Now the formula for a book citation is you have the author's last name, okay, comma, author's first name. Okay, followed by a period, and then in italics you have the title of the work, okay, with a period, and then you want to have the publisher, so publisher, followed by a comma, and then the year of publication. Okay, really simple. So let's take the information that we got from the giver in our previous video. Okay, so following that format, we want to use the author's last name, which is Lowry. Okay, so Lowry, comma, Lois, this is his first name, period. And we want the title of the work, so the giver. And then the publisher was the Laurel Leaf Books, remember? So Laurel, oops, make sure I'm spelling that right. Laurel, okay. Laurel Leaf Books, and we want to use a comma, and we know that it was published in 1993, and we are done. That's all that's needed for a book source. Now I mentioned that different sources have different requirements, so I'm going to show you a really cool website, which it is listed in your curriculum. You might have to actually copy and paste the link in a different one to make it work, but if you go to Purdue OWL, they have a really great online resource for you. So you can even just Google MLA citation, and it's usually one of the ones that pops up. So this is an MLA sample page that they have listed on their website. You can see along the left side here, you can click on sample works cited page, and it kind of shows you how to do that. So right here is a, that's actually a place. No, this one, sorry. This one right here is a book that they cited. So notice they have the author's last name, comma, first name, period, and then the title of the book, Global Warming, Myth or Reality? The Eerie Ways of Climatology. Okay, Springer published it in 2005. So they have that information for their readers to know. Now, when you come to a website with an author, that information is listed here. So, for example, you have Dean Corellia. That's who wrote the article. This is the title. Notice that it is in quotations. The title of the website is in italics. So the New York Times online. Followed by the date it was published. Okay. And then you have the website, the URL that is listed there, and then the date that the person who wrote this accessed it. So if I were to try and write down this source, I would say, if you can look down, I don't know if you can see it, but down here in my little timestamp, I would say that I access it on August 19th, 2007. Now notice they put the date of the month first, then the month, and then the year. Okay, so 12 May 2016 rather than May 12th, 2016. Okay, so you have to pay attention to that stuff when using MLA. And like I said, this is a really great reference or resource for you guys to use. So if you want basic format, just click on this little tab here, and it kind of talks to you a little bit about rules and all that kind of information that you would want to know how to do that. Now, if you want to do like citing electronic sources, so let's click on that and I'll show you how that works a little bit. So it gives you information. So hey, you have to pay attention to the fact that they don't necessarily want URLs all the time. They want just the www. So eliminate https://. Okay. Notice these rules; they are important. Okay. So basic citation, format for it, author, article name. Sometimes you can't find all this stuff, so you have to really pay attention. Okay, citing an entire website, that's listed here. So let's kind of explore that a little bit. So I'm going to Google, let's say, I'm going to look up World War II. Okay, we'll Google that real quick. And so tons of information pops up. I'm going to go to more of a credible source, so history.com. They usually actually do their research versus Wikipedia. So we'll go to history.com here and take a look. So we have some information on World War II, and there's videos and things of that nature, along with lots and lots of other videos. Now, if you want to give this source credit, okay, the title of the article here is World War II. So that's the title. The website, history.com, which you can usually see here in the actual URL, or usually they'll have some sort of symbol at the top of the page. Now, to know when they actually publish this particular article or video or whatever you're looking for, usually you can find it down towards the end. Right now, it's just listed as copyright of 2017. So you would use that information when listing it in your source. Now, notice that not all electronic sources are going to have all of the information there. So if something is missing, you just kind of fill it in as best that you can. Sorry for the airplane. I'll let the helicopter go by. So just fill it in the best that you can, and do what you can. Now, again, notice all the different things that you have to give credit for when you're writing a paper. So citing an entire website, just citing a page on a website, images. It's so easy to go online, copy and paste something. So please pay attention. So even if you are copy and pasting an emoji, you have to give credit to that because you're not the one who came up with it. Okay, so it's just considered plagiarism. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Okay, if you have any questions whatsoever on how to write a works cited page or anything of that nature, please let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you. Have a great day.